share more of such different profiles.
The long-term visit pass has to be launched when the candidate is physically in Singapore.
Launch a campaign 是吗? We hope to be able to share more of such different profiles that we face on a day-to-day basis with our viewers. Hence,
Hen and chicken.
okay, 我会 pause 一下 viewers 啊。You must cut 啊。
Hi, I'm Kay.
I'm Elena.
We are
The Immigration People.
Recently, we just posted a video about 3 real-life stories of our prospect few weeks back. They regretted not submitting their PR application on time and missed out on the prime period to apply for Singapore PR and Singapore citizenship.
We have received so many phone inquiries after the video was uploaded. The most common feedback was that how they find themselves in similar situations and wished we would have touched on this topic sooner.
And yes, that's why we are going to do an ongoing video series of profile analysis for different type of profiles.
If you are interested, write in to us so we can do a quick profile analysis for you. Rest assured, due to PDPA and privacy issues, all your confidential and sensitive information will not be revealed.
Yes, let's begin.
This is an interesting profile. The applicant, known as Frederick, is a French citizen and he is not holding on to any long-term pass here in Singapore. He just got married to a Singapore citizen about a year ago, and his wife is based and working in Singapore as a human resource manager, earning about $5,500 per month. Frederick, on the other hand, is still based in France, working as a software engineer. His monthly salary is approximately 10,000 Sing dollars per month. He wished to quit his job to relocate to Singapore and be reunited with his wife here. So check out what are the different options that we have to offer Frederick for his case.
As a French citizen, he may visit Singapore under a short-term tourist visa for up to 90 days. However, this is not a long-term option because it means that they have to be separated after every 3 months. And if he were to visit Singapore on multiple times on a yearly basis, he might be even get questioned by immigration authority for his agenda of the frequent visit. Moreover, due to COVID-19 situation in Singapore, this is not even a feasible option because of the travel restrictions. Hence, for a long-term plan, we will suggest Frederick to apply for a long-term visit pass. He is able to meet the criteria because as a foreign spouse of a Singaporean, he'll be able to apply for a long-term visit pass, and the pass will be valid for 1 to 3 years up to the discretion of ICA. While there is no minimum income for sponsor of the long-term visit pass, we encourage the sponsor to be earning somewhere between $5,000 to $6,000 in order to increase the chances of the approval of the long-term visit pass. While Frederick can live freely in Singapore with the long-term visit pass, he is not eligible to work under the long-term visit pass alone. His potential employer has to apply for a LOC, letter of consent from MOM, if he wants to work in Singapore. Do note that the applicant has to be in Singapore during the long-term visit pass application.
The next option Frederick can consider is to apply for Singapore permanent residence directly. As his wife is a Singapore citizen, he may apply for Singapore PR under the Sponsored Spouse Scheme. Unlike the LTVP application, Frederick is not required to be physically in Singapore at the time of application, and we can assist with his preparation process remotely while he is still based in France. However, upon in-principle approval of his PR application, Frederick is expected to complete his formalities in person at the ICA building within a month.
So Elena, what's the difference between PR and a long-term visit pass?
Good question. First of all, a PR is allowed to stay in Singapore for up to 5 years, whereas a LTVP has to be renewed every 1 to 3 years. Secondly, as a PR, you are considered a local resident, whereas as an LTVP holder, you are still considered as a foreigner. Hence, you will not be entitled to all the government subsidies, grants, and privileges similar to a Singapore citizen. Next, as a PR, there are much more job opportunities for you, and you can even set up your own company without having the need to find a Singaporean or PR director. Lastly, as a PR, you can apply for Singapore citizenship after 2 years, whereas as an LTVP holder, you are not entitled to apply for Singapore citizenship directly.
Another option that they have is for Frederick to seek for an employment in a Singapore-based company. With his skills as a software engineer, it is highly sought after in Singapore. If there is a Singapore-based company who wish to offer Frederick a job, they will proceed to apply for a work pass application, either S-Pass or employment pass for him. With this work pass, he can live and work freely in Singapore. After being in Singapore for some time, he can slowly make his plan for PR if he wishes to stay here for a long term.
And that's all for today's profile sharing. This is actually a very interesting topic for us to do, and we hope to be able to share with you more of such different profiles that we face on a day-to-day basis with our viewers. Hence, we would like to invite all our viewers to be a part of this series. If you face any challenges or find yourself in any special circumstances with your Singapore immigration status, be it for work pass or PR or Singapore citizenship, write in to us. Leave us a comment below, or you may email to support@tip.com.sg and we will do a quick profile analysis for you.
If you're new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button and follow us so you will not miss out on our weekly new content. Remember to call us and we'll see you in our next video.